Wholesalers Service Companies. It's WF.
That again was Riggins over the left side. That's the final score. The Giants have beaten the Rams 24-19. So they will at least have a share of first place. Here at RFK Stadium in Washington, the score is 0-0. We're in the first quarter with 8:12 left to play. The Giants are now 7-3, Dallas 6-3, Washington 5-4, Philadelphia 4-5, and St. Louis. That's the bottom. It's 3rd and 3 for the Redskins at the Dallas 42. Pat Summerall here with John Madden. As you could always expect, I think, this game between these two, it's a tough day. Art Monk with a first down reception from Theismann and Dexter Clinchfield. Made the hit to knock him down. This
is an interesting formation. It's an interesting thing. We see 3 wide receivers on this side. This one here is Art Monk. Now they clear out here. Monk comes up and works on the out to this position. You see they have a triple. They flood this side of the field against a 4-0. See Monk, the 3rd guy in. Now he starts right here. See the big hole out there? And Theismann hits him right in that hole for the first down. And a big play on this drive for the Redskins.
Redskins on the move at the Cowboy 27. Riggins a lone setback. Theismann out of the pocket. Headed for the sideline from behind by Jeffcoat. But a gain of about 4 nevertheless.
There you talk about interesting matchup. That Russ Grimm on Randy White is an interesting one. Grimm may have jumped a little early. He wants to get into Randy White's face quickly. And I think that time he got there a little too quickly. Let's see if we can see it here. Russ Grimm is 68. He's the left guard. You see him jump there? He wants to get into Randy White. He did get into him. The only thing is, he left before the ball was snapped. But still, that's a pretty good job on Randy White.
Pat Haggerty is the referee.
Illegal motion, left guard, offense.
Was against
Still first down.
Still first down. 1st and 15.
Russ Grimm was saying the thing you have to do to Randy White is you have to get into him right now. You can't let him get his hands on you. You can't let him get you pushed back. Of course, the thing that Randy White likes you to do, he likes to make you mad so that you overextend on that first thing, and he just throws you to the side.
Make you mad early, sort of his theme. Keith Griffin has replaced Riggins. Theismann looks to his right. Incomplete, batted away by Everson Wall. Intended for Malcolm Barnwell. Now let's go back for an update to Brent Musburger.
All right, Pat, Atlanta.
Those Eagles have become a force.
I'll tell you, they've always had that good defense. Now Jaworski back there, getting guys like Ron Quick, they can explode from anywhere.
Here's Theismann back quickly as a man over. Clark, Gary Clark, who's really developed. I guess developed is a bad choice of words. He was always good. But he and Theismann have certainly become a combination that works together and works very well. Those of you who watched that Philadelphia overtime victory over Atlanta, that's RFK Stadium, and this is the matchup between the Redskins and the Cowboys. 146 times in a row this place has been sold out for the Redskins. This was a tough ticket. 3rd and 6. Washington at the Dallas 23-yard line. Theismann rolls right. His chase throws deep. Has a man. Art Monk picked off at the last second by Ron Fellows. And they'll bring it back to the 20. Remember in that first game, the opening night, the Cowboys picked off 6 of Theismann's throws, or 6 of the Redskins' throws, and beat them 44-14. Here's one right here. Ron Fellows, pass intended for Monk.
Gets the interception, but let's watch what helped cause that. Here we see Michael Downs. He's going to come on a blitz. Now, Theismann is coming out here on a sprint out. Just as he throws, Downs gets up in his face, and it looks like Theismann had to take a little off it. Watch Downs coming here in the blitz. Theismann is going out. Now Downs starts up the field again. Now watch him here. It looks like he flinches right there and he couldn't follow through with his arms. Then at the other end, good coverage by Fellows, and he comes up with the interception.
And the Cowboys give the ball to Dorsett, and Dorsett does well to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was a good judgment by Michael Downs. When he went after Theismann, he didn't really go after his body, he went after his arm.
Well, the thing is, and he cut him off because it's a new thing that the Redskins are doing. They used to have a dash, but now they call that a speed, and it's a form of a sprint out. Downs read it well, and as you said, he went and cut off Theismann's position and didn't let that right arm follow through.
Tony Hill is split wide to the left in the slot is Hill. Wide left to him is Renfro. Danny White is back to try to throw and going deep, and he has Tony Hill. Tony Hill moves into Washington territory at the 40, inside the 40, about the 38. A pickup of 42 yards. I don't know how he got so open, but he's getting up slowly.
Not only got open, but it looked like what he did is he just split a double coverage. We see here there's Darrell Green on his outside. He let him go and came off with the short guy by the linebacker, and now the safety, Curtis Jordan, finally gets over to make the tackle. That looked like, one thing you never want a defensive guy to do is take a bite on a short guy when you have a guy going deep, and I think that's what Darrell Green did.
The book on Tony Hill of 53 receptions. He leads the NFL both in receptions and in yards gained. And as Tom Landry was saying last night, he has a way of getting that body into a position where the defender can't get to it. He's just a good target. Gonzalez now has replaced Tony Hill. That's Dorsett. Hit by Butts with up one arm and then taken down by Charles Mann. Interesting, I said a minute ago what a tough ticket this is, the 146th sellout. They took a poll here in Washington about which ticket you'd like to have.
That was the thing, and it was a television station did it. Who do you think won? The Redskin ticket, 4-1. Would rather go to that than the Royal Party.
The Royal Party, as far as the Redskin fans are concerned, is here today. That's Cosby in motion and Danny White back to throw. Didn't have much time. Flag is down again. Probably going to be holding. It was intended for Timmy Newsom. And it is going to be holding against Dallas.
It's in the area where they called the left tackle. That official on the sideline, he only keys left tackle. That'd be Phil Pozderac, probably holding Dexter Manley. I remember in the Giant game last week, that was a big one against Tampa Bay.
Holding, number 75, offense, still second down.
It was Phil Pozderac against Dexter Manley, that official looking right down the line from the left here. Then he sees that hand right there. You see that left hand? He started in there, and then as Dexter started to the outside, Pozderac just kept that left hand in the middle of his jersey.
Not much doubt about that one.
I remember when Phil Pozderac just started, Tom Landry said, "You'd love this guy. He knows how to hold the way those Raiders do."
You did say that, didn't you?
No.
There's Dorsett, who takes the tackle, and Dorsett's on the move and out of bounds. First down, Dallas. Curtis Jordan finally got him out of bounds, but nobody, I think, in football makes that adjustment as well as Tony Dorsett.
Well, let's watch it here. It's a delayed trap. You see the left guard tightens her, pulls to the right, gets a trap in there. Dorsett gets through the hole, down the lane. Look at that little move there. That is an amazing thing. He took two guys out of that, picked up a block, and then got out to the sideline. If you fake one guy with the move, that's good. When you can use one move and fake two guys, that's a double dipper. That's real good.
And Dorsett got the first down. Cowboys at the Redskins 27. 3:11 left first quarter. They run him again. He had to make an adjustment again. Dave Butts and Rich Malott stopped him. Buffalo shut out Houston 20-0. Shocks a lot of folks. Pittsburgh beat Kansas City 36-28. All those are finals. 2nd and 7. It's 0-0 here at RFK. Tom Landry and Joe Gibbs. two of pro football's most successful. Landry looking for his 250th win, coaching his 400th game as a head coach. Second down and 7. White for Renfro. Incomplete. Covered by Darrell Green, and covered well.
That was an interesting pattern by Renfro. In fact, he really had to run a long way. Let's see if we can see it. He starts out here in motion, comes all the way in here, stops, comes up, and then back out here. Darrell Green has him all the way in good coverage, and Danny White had to throw it over his head. Watch from out there. See him start in. Now he starts up the field, comes back in, now back to the outside, and Green has him covered like a blanket. Looks like he did have a hand right there. Looks like he had a couple hands.
And an elbow.
Whatever it takes. You got to get that guy covered. That's hard. It's naked out there.
3rd and 7. And White scramble to the 10. Inside the 10 to about the 8. A Dallas first down. It'll be 1st and goal. As Danny White gets down inside the 10. Mel Kopman finally tripped him up. A run of 16, 17 yards.
Now, that was a defensive tackle's fault, because the defensive tackles are supposed to get in the face of the quarterback. They both looked like they got out of their lane, and Danny White really had a big open middle on that last play.
And took advantage of it. 1st and goal, Dallas from the Redskin 8. Number 11, Danny White. Two tight ends set up. Dorsett slips back deep in the I formation. They give it to Newsom. Newsom to about the 6. Maybe a couple. Dave Butts, who is like another stadium, hard to move out of there.
Well, you know, that's the thing. You never get any movement on Dave Butts. As Tom Landry says last night, you don't block Dave Butts. You hope to influence him the way he wants to go. He said, but you sure don't move him in some direction he doesn't want to go. I told him yesterday at practice, I said, geez, you look good. You look like you lost weight. And he said, yeah, 303. How would you lose weight and be down to 303? He's all guy, though.
You have to be dedicated. White backtracks on 2nd down. Gets away from one man. Gets away now from Manley. Now he's got some blockers. Now he slips another. And now he loses the football. And the Cowboys are lucky to get it back. Manley had 2 shots at it. Kurt Peterson made the recovery. And Danny White again is slow getting up.
Hey, the thing that caused that was excellent coverage by the Redskin defense. Danny White had a couple chances to throw, but there's no one open. See, he's trying to throw quick here. Right now, there's no one open. Manley gets in there. Now he comes out. He's looking again. He's looking. Can't find anyone open. And then here comes Neil Okowitz. He comes up and hits him. Then he gets hit again. Manley looks like he could get the fumble recovery, but Kurt Peterson's there and comes up with it.
Well, it's been a very interesting but scoreless first quarter. At the end of 1 at RFK, it's Dallas nothing, Washington nothing.
The coverage